Living in a tent has become a lifestyle choice, and with it has brought drug use, criminality and antisocial behaviour. It cannot be right that parts of our cities are ruined and blighted by the sight and use of tents. There is no need to use tents.
Oh my God! Oh my God! This is disgusting!
If she were to come out on the streets and live as you do, what is it that she would experience?
Hell.
When was the last time you slept?
4 days ago.
Fucking hell.
A week ago I eaten. I've had like once last week, I think, sometime. It's brutal.
She says this is a lifestyle choice. Did you choose to be here?
No, did I? Hell, who chooses to be homeless?
He's a scumbag. Simple as. He doesn't know. I'd like to see him do a day out there.
Yeah.
Like, he won't know anything about it because he's got money, he's got a house, he's got all this. He doesn't have to worry about any of this.
You said to me you had surgery recently.
Yes, I have surgery two weeks ago with a hernia, inguinal hernia, yes.
And you're living on the streets at the moment.
Yes, I understand. I don't have accommodation.
Do you want to know what these are like? These ignore you. They'd rather step over you or look at you and just stare. Sure know what it's like to go fucking hungry, I'll tell you that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not every day that I eat. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy.
Well, when I do sleep, you're lucky. It's like, I'm lucky if I make £1 a day, I'm lucky if I make food, I struggle to eat, I'm lucky if I eat 1 meal a week. It's bad.
Yeah, man.
It's getting worse, and then winter's coming, it's getting even worse.
Richard, you're sleeping rough in London. Tell me about it.
Yeah, about 7 months ago, I had a massive nervous breakdown, and within 6 weeks, my whole life spiraled out of control. My relationship broke down, I lost my job, and then I lost my accommodation. I'm suffering now from PTSD from my time in the Royal Navy and the Royal Marines. I served in the Falklands at 18 years old, Sierra Leone when I was 21, and the first Gulf War at 28. I was wounded twice and lost my best friend, Dave Walker, to a grenade which wounded me and killed him. That's what the PTSD really is all about. His name was Dave Walker, and we called him Whiskey because of Walker's whiskey. And his catchphrase was "Hold fast." He'd say, "Hold fast, son," you know, and with a smile. And I had this tattoo. It says "Hold fast," and that's my tribute to Dave Whiskey Walker, my best friend that I lost.
How'd you end up here?
My wife cheated on me. I slept with one of my friends. I packed a bag and left. I've been sleeping rough ever since.
I'm so sorry. Is anybody helping you?
Not really.
What would you want housed people to know about sleeping rough that they don't know?
Like, I've had a couple of people say to me that, like, all the normal working class people are only a couple of paychecks away from being homeless themselves. And it's like, I can see it myself now, you know what I mean? Because like, I went from being in a 2-bed council house with a missus and kids and working to nothing in a matter of a couple of months myself, you know what I mean?
Well, it's getting cold, man. You're going to have to get yourself out of this.
I'm trying, it's just hard. Just wrapping myself up in the coat at the moment, but it's really hard. I've been out begging all day, trying to get enough money for a blanket or something. It's taken me since 8 o'clock this morning to make 20 quid. I'm going to get a blanket first thing in the morning.
And it's no way to survive begging for money.
It's horrible. It's horrible. It's like belittling as well, you know what I mean? It's like asking people for money, like some of the things people say when you ask them makes you feel 2 inches tall, you know what I mean?
How long have you been homeless?
Maybe 20 years.
How did you initially become homeless?
Too many parties made you tear up with the wife.
How did that breakup lead you to becoming homeless?
The hell with it and walk out.
where have you mostly slept?
On the streets. It's not very nice. You can't get sleep in there because the lights are on all the time. You sleep with one eye open. There's no 8 hours sleep when you're homeless.
How many hours do you reckon a homeless person gets of sleep?
Maybe 2 or 3. They're always tired and suffer from exhaustion.
What's the meanest thing that someone has done to you?
Beat me up and rapes me.
Why do you think people do mean things to homeless people?
Because they're free to beat up.
How do you normally get clean?
You have to wait to rain.
What do you feel like your future looks like?
Don't even think about it. It's just going to make me panic.
Drugs plays a big part in homelessness.
It does. It makes them not care.
And how easy is it to get the Class A drugs?
Oh, it's everywhere. Faster than a pizza. I don't want to be homeless because, who knows, it's a bit rough.
Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well today. My name's Lucas, if you don't know me already. I'm currently homeless in Leeds. Me and my girlfriend have had a bust up and she's on the tenancy, so I'm out. So yeah, I just wanted to sort of document my experience really and bring some value and share my love with the world. Because even though I'm in the position that I'm in, I've still got a smile on my face. There's things to be excited about. And yeah, basically just want to share this journey and adventure, and hopefully along the way there may be some value that I have to share, and that I may be able to share that with you. So yeah, welcome to this journey. If you want to follow along, you're more than welcome. I'm trying to keep the videos to about a minute maximum, just so I can not be taking up too much of your time. But yeah, welcome to the journey. Lots of love to you all. Wishing everyone a wonderful day today. Keep on smiling, there's plenty to be grateful about. But yeah, obviously feel your emotions if you need to as well. But yeah, more on that soon.
I'm homeless because I was looking after my mum in Bristol, which is not far from London. And in August last year, she passed away with cancer. Because it was my mum's place and the landlord was a bit of an ass, he wouldn't let me stay and take over the place. So, got a long story short, the landlord took me to court and got me evicted. And that's the reason I become homeless. And I'm trying to get back on my feet, but it's very hard. Once you slip down the slide, it's hard to get back up on your feet.
You guys, I'm in my tent right now. You can't really see because it's really dark, but like, it's literally raining right now, guys. It's so dark. Oh my gosh, look. This is my sleeping setup right here. Look, check that out. It's like, it's weird because like the actual tent is like wet. Like, that's the door there. Like literally, I left my door like half open and it's like, there was literally water. Look, there's literally water on the floor there. Bruv. But yeah, it's so cozy though. I'm kind of liking it. I don't even have to pay like rent. It's so good, like rent free. Let's go. Good morning, you guys, from my tent. Look, this is where I slept. It's so cold right now. It's like 7 a.m. But look at all that, like, look at all that water. Look at all that like condensation on the thing, guys. It's like, it feels wet when you like touch it. Oh my gosh. But guys, look at this view though. Look at that.
Sean.
Yeah.
You're sleeping rough in London.
That's right.
Tell me about it.
What you want to know? It's hard, it's not easy, you know. Every day's the same, but it's not. Every day's different. It's a struggle, man. It's getting me down, you know. It's getting me right down, man.
Well, how long have you been out here?
19 months tomorrow.
You remember the day?
Yeah.
What was your first day homeless like?
It was a nightmare because I just lost my wife and child, and it was a nightmare, you know. A nightmare.
So you lost your wife and child.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
And I lost my head and ended up going out. And every time we go back committing crime and taking drugs, I come out on the street and just try and do something different, and that's what I've done. You know.
Is anybody helping you?
No, not really. There's some of the homeless charities and that are doing bits to give me some food and whatever, but that's not what we really need, you know.
What's a day like out here?
You wake up 5, 6 in the morning and you walk 18 hours a day, every day. Like, it's hard, you know. It's not. People think we should sit here and ask for money. It's not like that. It's hard. You get people spitting at us and walking on top of us and kicking us when we're sleeping, and it's not nice. You know? Then we got some good Samaritans who will come and help us, you know, give us some money, drop us like some money, bring us some clothes, and you know, so there's some good people left still. You know?
I was talking to a rough sleeper last night, and so many people, they don't carry cash anymore.
No, that's right. Everyone says card this, card that.
So the amount that you get from panhandling,
not like it used to be. That's right.
That's what he was saying. He made a couple of quid.
Yeah.
and was out here for a long time, and you can't survive off that.
No, you can't even buy chocolate bar for that in the West End.
Yeah.
No.
What would you want people to know about sleeping rough that they don't know?
That it ain't like what you think. It ain't a fantasy. No one likes to do this, you know. Summertime, it's not too bad, but in the winter, that's when everyone is going to be suffering.
And it's been raining, and it's going to get cold soon.
Yeah. When it gets cold, it's freezing out here.
Yeah. Now, do you go into a hostel at all when it gets bad?
The only time we get something like that is at prices for Christmas, and it's like a week before and a week after Christmas, and then that's it, done. You know?
When you're out here.
Yeah.
What's your future like?
I don't know, to tell you the truth. I really don't know.
If you had 3 wishes, what would they be?
I'd like to get my wife and kid back for a start, but then I would like to be able to make them proud, to like get myself a good job, have some prosperous, you know, and maybe have another family. I don't know, like I don't want the world, you know what I mean? I just want to be happy.
Thank you very much for talking to me.
You're welcome.
Derek.
Yeah.
We're here in Cardiff. You're homeless. Tell me about it.
Well, I've been homeless now for about 1.5 years. I was homeless previously before that. I was off the streets for about 9 years. I got married to a Welsh girl, which saved me the first time around. I got married, had a son, 7-year-old boy. His name is Finn Seamus. I haven't seen him like in a year because I ended up drinking quite heavily, and I became an alcoholic. Previous to that, I was a heroin addict. I'm not ashamed to say that. Everybody's got their own thing, you get what I mean? But 2 addictions in my life was a bit like overwhelming for me, and overwhelming from my relationship and everything else that I had. But I've been sober now 7 months off alcohol.
Congratulations.
And I've been sober off heroin for 9 years. It's the
Wow,
last time,
great.
You know what I mean? So I'm still homeless at the moment. This is this side I need to try and sort out now at the moment. But I've been working with a great organisation called the City Centre Team, which are here in Cardiff, which have been trying to get me onto a programme called Gateway, which is a rehousing situation. So touch wood now, I'll be able to get rehoused and I'll be able to get back working again, because when I was off the streets, I went back to college and I became a qualified nurse.
Wow.
And I was working with palliative care and life dementia, and I really enjoyed that, and I want to hopefully, touch wood now, when I get myself sorted, is get myself back working again, because I need to be doing something. It's this is not. I thought that was it for me, for being homeless, and then I ended up back again. You get what I mean? And it's lucky that I knew what that was like in the first place, because I know how to deal with it. You get what I mean? But I don't want to deal with that anymore. I want to be back normal again. You get what I mean? And so I can get to see my boy, and I can get myself sorted and fend for myself, basically. You get what I mean? Cardiff is a really nice place. You get what I mean? It's I've been here 24 years altogether. You get what I mean? And the people are great. You get what I mean? There's lots of people. There's lots of help. There's lots of organisations, Christian people and stuff like that. There's a great one on Thursday night called Andy, which comes around to see us, and he's really special. Man, I've known him for 24 years myself. You get what I mean? So I just stay in Cardiff here with I've got my buddy Dio. We've got a tent pitched up over the other side of town, but nice little area, cosy, shelter. You know what I mean? Instead of sleeping in the door, which we were doing for a while, but we had the goodness of some people bought us a tent, so we.
Right, people, this is what we're dealing with. Streets of London, yeah. Homeless people and homeless veterans at every corner. Yeah, do you understand that? This is what we're doing out here. We've got to help people. Hello, mate. Hello, sir. Here you go. I got you some money here, bruv. I got you some money, mate. It's only, oh, mate, it's only a £5. How's your night going? All right? I'm not sure, sir.
How we going?
No, listen, mate. Have a good night, yeah? God bless you, mate. All the best, yeah? Hope you're having a... Look, if I could give you more, I would, mate. I've just got to get the followers. When I get loads of people donating, I will help so many veterans, all right? And all armed forces and all homeless people. Right, you have a good night, yeah?
Dave is a homeless gentleman currently living on the streets of Leeds. He has been homeless many times over the last 15 years. After 1 hour of meeting him, we managed to secure a hotel for 2 nights. We provided support, a food parcel and a personal hygiene support package. We also engaged with Leeds City Council to ensure Dave will have support with his housing process.
Oh, this is nice.
This is lovely.
This is nice.
So we just call on in about half an hour.
Right.
And you have something to eat. You've got 2 nights here, and I'm nice to meet you.
Thank you.
It's all right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Nah, this thing's homeless. Hello, are you homeless?
Yes.
But you're so pretty. Can I get your number? Well, you know, because you're homeless, does that mean you're dirty? I'll put this here. And now we're gonna smoke.
Do you know that in our country, during the pandemic, in London especially, but also in other cities, they temporarily housed homeless people as one of the pandemic measures? Like, we can't have people on the streets, they'll cough on someone, put them all in hotels, put them in hostels. They solved it, and then when they reached the point where they were happy that the pandemic had leveled out, they kicked them all back out again.
I wonder why they did that. Do you think it was just too much time and effort to manage those people? Like, they're shooting up in the hotels and causing ruckus, and
when it was convenient and suitable, they could find a solution to homelessness that was an economic one, and then when it wasn't necessary anymore, they just pulled the rug out from under it. I'm sure, like, that comes with complexity.
I don't know. People here in Croydon, this is what's going on in your community. This is what's going on the street. This is what we need to be stopping. There are people living on the streets in the cold. We need to stop this. Our MPs need to come out and they need to stop things like this. This is just a couple. There are many more on the streets, and look how cold it is. They will die on the street if we do not do something. We need to get out of our houses and protest and speak up and do something about this. How can we live in our homes? Homelessness can happen to anybody. You may have plenty of money, but you don't know when your mental health will go wrong and you end up on the streets. To write to their MPs, do something about it. It's not a laughing matter.
Right, so today, guys, I thought I'd give you a tour of my homeless hostel. So this is one of the entrances, the entrance I use. Got a fob to go in. Quick 1, 2 up the stairs. Bleep, 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 bleep. That's my fast forward voice, in case you didn't realise. My sound effects. First floor, another fob to get through. And then my door's here on the left. All that paint was there when I moved in. My door's been kicked off so many times that I have an actual key to this door instead of a fob like the others. So, welcome to my crib. Here's Batman, my cat. If we turn to the left, you've got my bathroom. It's like a bathroom, wet room kind of thing. Hey, what's up, guys? Here's the shower. I absolutely hate it because it's so close to the bathroom door, it all spills out. There's Batman, wagwan. Then we go round into my little kitchen area. You've got the windows, you've got the cat food and that all on the floor by the radiator. Sink, usual shit, air fryer, slow cooker. And then into where the magic happens, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm joking. So this is like my bedroom front room area. It's where the cat stuff is all in the corner. Got the Xbox, crash helmets, bed, bosh.
We're here today with Suella. So you're homeless, you're from Iran. Yeah. How long have you been in Liverpool for? 15 years. How have you ended up on the street? Don't know. No passport. What was growing up in Iran like? Do you feel safe here in the doorway? Do you feel safe on the street? No. How do you get money? Do you beg? Oh, Whitechapel. Yeah. So the Whitechapel help you out? Yeah. Hey, what's the hardest thing about being homeless?
just the way you live. No good, is it? You're outside this hotel. They also have, did they have asylum seekers here as well? Yeah, they have asylum seekers in this hotel, and you're here, you've been in Liverpool 15 years, but you're still on the street. How does that make you feel? No.
You're homeless in London.
I am.
It's raining out.
It is.
Where are you going to sleep?
On the streets, unless I make £24.
What's £24 going to get you?
Gets the hostel for the night.
Hostels cost?
Hostels cost, yeah, unless you get a hostel from the council.
My gosh, and you've got crutches?
Yeah, I caught septicemia from sleeping on the streets.
And now how long have you been homeless?
I've been homeless for 4 years.
4 years out here?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Isn't there any help?
I've tried everything, charities, everything, but I'm not a drug addict, I'm not an alcoholic, and I'm not pregnant. And they're the 3 things that get you help. So, not being any of them, I don't fit for a charity.
Right.
Yeah.
So how do you survive?
Day by day, just hoping that people will help me.
What's your future like?
I want to be a writer. I want to write fiction.
You do?
Yes. Not true life. I don't want to depress people.
Well, you still have a great smile.
Thank you.
So, and what are you doing are you writing? What do you...
I write every day. I write every single day.
Well,
yeah.
Great.
Yeah, and being in hospital, I was in hospital for like 3.5 weeks.
Okay.
So I did a lot of writing.
Wow. If you had 3 wishes, what would they be?
What would they be? Right, just to have somewhere to live. Just the tiniest little place to me would be a palace. To be able to get my leg better now so that I can get a job, and basically to be looked at like a person a lot of the time.
Well, thank you very much for talking to me.
Thank you.
That's modern day Britain, that, right there. You heard his voice, nobody knew, nobody cared, nobody asked how he was. He could have been dead in there. It just renders you speechless.
I really have no money for living anymore. It's got that bad. I've got, I think I've got a Yorkie bar in my bedroom. That's my entire food.
And he was living in it with no water or gas or electric, no sanitation. And somebody was being paid for the privilege of that. A landlord was being paid for it, you know, out of Mark's benefits.
Was council tax being paid on this?
Well, yeah, I got a bill for it.
Did the police ever come?
No.
Social worker?
Nobody.
Who will care? I'll care. Will those who feed him his beer in the shop and who buy his shoplifting items care? They won't give a shit, will they? They won't care, and he'll just be another statistic.
Everything we asked for help for, it was, are you on benefits? No, we both work. Well, we can't help you. So it's like, what's the point in working? It's demoralising.
Even with the children, they're still not helping us. Like, they expect the children to be in this situation. It's just a mess, really, isn't it? And it's like there's nothing we can do.
You're hiding, boss. Boy, you blanket, man. But I got change for you as well. Yeah, Merry Christmas. God bless you, man.